Welcome to The Complete Teacher, 101 meaningful, bite-sized professional development lessons, each coming with thought-provoking titles, relevant, inspiring quotes, helpful text with anecdotes, data, and wisdom, and action steps. Lesson 93. Perfect teachers don't have perfect students. Maggie Gallagher says, of all the hard jobs around, one of the hardest is being a good teacher. There's a well-known parenting adage that goes something like, perfect parents don't have perfect children, but they know what to do when they aren't perfect. Running a classroom full of students has its parallels with running a household with your own children. In the classroom, you are their surrogate parent for much of the day, the week, and the year. Like it or not, teachers are a bit like substitute parents when they are on the job. In a very real way, the teacher is a surrogate parent for large chunks of a child's waking hours. In loco parentis, in place of a parent, is a reference to the legal responsibility that schools assume and is commonly found in state education codes. Your students will misbehave in your classroom, you can bet on it. When they do, it doesn't mean that you're a bad teacher, but it does leave you with some choices to make to address this misbehavior. The importance of consistency and accountability here cannot be overstated. In a general sense, let students know where your lines are and hold them accountable by following through with a reasonable response when they cross those lines. Some teachers think that sending a student to the office on referral reflects poorly on their classroom management. On the contrary, it is vital to keep counselors or administrators in the loop with student concerns. Ask for guidance or support well in advance of your breaking point. And unless a student incident is egregious, you don't want the first parent contact to come from the office. You want it to come from you. The moment you outsource your discipline problems is the moment you give up a certain level of control and accountability with your students. Not to mention, you as the classroom teacher have the unique power to practice restorative justice with your students. Specifically, a focus on reconciliation between the offender and the offended, whether that is the teacher or other students. For students who misbehave, communicate with home regularly, even when things are going well. You might be the first person to tell them that their little angel is imperfect, especially in primary grades. But it is important to communicate honestly and purposefully. It is extremely unfortunate when a parent gets the first phone call in March that goes something like, "He was horrible today, and come to think of it, he's been pretty much like this all year." Home support is indispensable, so give parents a chance to help you by holding their children accountable at home as well. Just as perfect parents don't have perfect children, perfect teachers don't have perfect students. But if you know what to do and how to respond when they make mistakes, you are approaching greatness. Action steps. First, acknowledge that your students aren't perfect and that's not a reflection on you or your classroom management. Second, apply consistency, accountability, restoration, and honest communication to appropriately respond, correct, and redirect. Need a copy of all the Complete Teacher lessons on slides? Looking for an e-reader or physical copy of The Complete Teacher? Want to browse thousands of other top-rated engaging resources? Check out the links below.